and at skysports.com.
Imagine how difficult this must be for you.
I just don't understand how this can be happening.
It's okay to ask for help.
How dare you tell me what to do? You do not know me.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I don't need your goddamn permission.
You're no good to anybody as long as you're living with all this fear and anger.
In Treatment, double episode starting Friday at 10:15, Sky Atlantic HD, Channel 108.
It's a pressure weekend ahead in the Barclays Premier League. Are the champions saving their best till last?
Fernando Torres strikes at Chelsea.
On Saturday, they play Tottenham. Then on Ford Super Sunday, it's Arsenal Man United.
Forget all that nonsense. Just win your games.
Both matches are also on Sky 3D. Still on Sunday, Manchester City and West Ham have battles of their own. 3 key games this weekend on Sky Sports HD.
For 20 years, the home of sport.
A week ago, Scotland was celebrating. Their late winner against England meant they share this season's Centenary Shield with Northern Ireland. Tonight, in the final fixture of the competition, England will look to bounce back against the Republic of Ireland. With both sides desperate to avoid their worst ever finish in this competition, it's not only points, but also national pride to play for. We are live at the Tallaght Stadium, the home of Shamrock Rovers FC, for the Republic of Ireland versus England. It's a gorgeous night here in Dublin, perfect conditions for football, and as we can see from the table, Northern Ireland and Scotland already share the trophy. Goal difference does not come into play at the top of the table. However, it does further down, so the Republic could finish bottom of the group for the first time in their history if England beat them by more than 2 goals. While as for England, well, they've never finished outside the top 3. Defeat tonight would mean that they finish 4th for the first time. So the chance of silverware very much gone for both teams, but still the case of national pride to play for, and one man who knows all about that is sitting alongside me tonight, former Republic of Ireland captain Kenny Cunningham. And Kenny, although it's been a bad competition, I guess, for both of these teams so far, a last chance for them to maybe prove their worth this evening.
Yeah, I was going to say it won't be a bad competition if we get a positive result this evening. I think any game against England at whatever level is a source of great pride for Irish players, so I'm sure you'll see that in the manner of the performance this evening. Absolutely, and there's no doubt a few nerves will be kicking around in the changing rooms right now. Yeah, I think so. It's a big occasion for the players, the Irish players in particular. A lot of the lads will be just playing schoolboy football here in Dublin and won't be used to an occasion like this. It's a wonderful playing surface this evening inside the Tallaght Stadium. They'll have all their family and friends here, and of course a live audience at home. That brings its own pressures as well, but still a great opportunity for them to showcase their individual talents. We made the point that a couple of seasons ago, Chris Smalling, who now plays for Manchester United, was playing in this tournament. So he's now on the verge of a Champions League final, so what an incentive. Yeah, it certainly is. And of course, from an Irish perspective, Noel Hunt as well, and Seamus Coleman, who's had a wonderful season at Everton, nominated for a Young Player of the Year. So it just goes to show you in football, you never know what's around the corner. These players, they're not at professional clubs at this moment in time, but things can change very quickly. And certainly a good individual performance tonight on this particular occasion. You know, maybe to push 1 or 2 of these players need to make it into the professional ranks. Absolutely. Thanks, Kenny. We'll be speaking a lot more to Kenny Cunningham at half-time, but we can now hand to our commentary team. It's Andy Hinchcliffe and first, Tony Jones.
It's a huge achievement to get this far and to be recognised at international level, no matter what the age group. The Republic of Ireland defeated England 1-0 in the final fixture last season to claim the Centenary Shield. This season's squad has been troubled by numerous injuries, and manager Dave Archbold is without Garban Coughlin, who scored both goals in his debut in the 2-2 draw with Wales. The squad only assembled yesterday, the first time they've been together this month. Cooney, Douglas and Chambers all featured in 2010, while Paul Mannion is back after 6 weeks out with a broken wrist. John Mountney makes his debut. England have also had injury concerns. Tom Boakye, the speedy right back whose pace has earned trials at Manchester City, was ruled out when he was hurt in last Thursday's 1-0 defeat in Scotland. Scott Cheetham is another casualty. So Middlesex boy Jonathan Barden and Hertfordshire's Lee Close make their first appearances from the start. 17-year-old Johnny Evans replaces Jack Sherratt in midfield. Jordan Erif has been scoring goals in the Hellenic League for Ardley United, but he plans to continue his education in the United States when he completes his A-levels. And there is Jordan Erif. He has been playing senior football. He's one of those who's already making good progress. He will look to go to the United States and to take on a sports scholarship when his A-level studies are completed. Northern Ireland have had terrible injury problems, or Republic of Ireland rather, have had terrible injury problems during this campaign. John Mountney there makes his first appearance for the Republic here. He was injured on the morning of the fixture against Wales, a knee problem which has kept him out for most of the winter. Paul Mannion, who's had a broken wrist. His progress this year also disrupted by injury. The boy from Home Farm, and you can see there the strapping on his left wrist, only had the main cast taken off in these past few days. England looking for some improvement. Just one win in their 3 games so far. They've managed only 1 goal, and Andy Williams, their manager, has been saying that has been his principal concern, and he's set his team up accordingly here, feeling that perhaps England can produce a little bit more with a little bit more flair in attack. The Republic of Ireland are ready. England now ready as well. So this is the final game of the Centenary Shield of 2010-2011. It will be England who get us underway. Last year and in 2009, the Republic of Ireland versus England was the fixture that decided the Centenary Shield. The class of 2011, no, they won't graduate with first-class honours. Scotland and Northern Ireland having already done enough to ensure they had their own prize giving at Inverness a week ago.
Well, there is no silverware to play for tonight, but national and personal pride is very much at stake for these lads. A great chance for them to show the TV audience, maybe some scouts watching as well, just what they're all about.
With a smart intervention there of the England goalkeeper, Ed Baldy. Andy Williams has decided to change his goalkeepers throughout the competition. It means that Baldy is in ahead of Josh Hart, who featured in the fixture in Inverness last Thursday, the game that England lost 1-0. There, if the boy from Oxfordshire, on his way to New York in the summer to go to Fairfield University. Helped on there by Barden. Meaning picking out Erif. England have the corner.
Looking at 2 of the England centre-forwards, Erif and Abreu, 2 big, strong centre-forwards. We saw there England just trying to play that ball over the top, using the pace and power of Erif to get in behind. He's onside. The defender does well just to stick with him.
Skipper Summers has made his way forward. Barden and Abreu tight to the goal line. Straightforward enough for Murray. Another of the boys from Home Farm. Lyons. Matthews. Douglas, one of those who featured last year for the Republic of Ireland. Victory Shield, the under-16 competition, they play 40 minutes each way. These boys regarded as seniors, it's 45 minutes each way, but same terms apply in regard to substitutions. 5 available, any 3 once the second half has started.
The Republic do have to be a little bit careful. They made a positive start, as have England, looking to knock the ball around on a really big surface, but when the Republic squeeze forward, they've got to be careful, as we've seen a couple of occasions, England looking to turn the 2 Republic centre-halves, Cooney and McLaughlin. They've got to be very careful they don't get caught 2-on-2.
Republic of Ireland, who began with a 2-2 draw against Wales, they trailed after little more than 60 seconds, caught out by a long throw. What can England do here? Abreu the target. The Republic of Ireland have the free kick. I'm not entirely sure that it was Abreu's challenge which did the damage. Looked very much as though Cooney and Ryan McLaughlin, the Republic skipper, got in each other's way.
Yeah, Abreu didn't get anywhere near the ball. It's the 2 Republic defenders. Great to see both of them wanting to get to the ball. They seem to foul each other. The referee thinks the England forward made the challenge. He certainly didn't.
Eased out by White, the Somerset skipper. He's county captain since the age of 15. Barker. Up done again by Lyons. Abreu. Evans. Now close, the debutant for England. All these boys in full-time education. They were born after the 31st of August 1992. That is the criteria for the schools under 18 teams. The structure of schools football changed enormously after the academies were introduced, and the Premier League clubs, certainly in England, decided that they wanted the pick of the better players. Long gone are the days when the likes of Bobby Charlton would represent their country at under 15 international level and play for their clubs and play for their school teams as well. Helped on by Barker. Chambers. Lyons.
I mentioned already, Tony, the size of this pitch here at the Tallaght Stadium. If either side can really get their foot on the ball, get maybe the fullbacks involved in the game, they could really hurt the opposition. It's a very, very hard pitch to close down on because it's so vast.
Byrne, the groundsman here, has done a magnificent job. It's the pitch of the year yet again in Ireland. Good goalkeeping by Murray, sharply out to the edge of his area. Murray had missed the fixture against Scotland at Queen of the South when Paul White was given his chance in goal for the Republic. Abreu. Meany is there, but so too Cooney. Glover with the interception. He has been a dad for England this week. He picked up a groin strain in the fixture in Inverness. Both the managers have been saying how difficult it is, Andy, to try and get some pattern of play, given that they're given such limited time together. Republic of Ireland met up yesterday. That was the first time they'd seen each other this month. England arrived in various stages from various parts of the mainland yesterday. One or two were in at 9 o'clock in the morning. The others came late in the afternoon. It meant that the training session didn't begin until 5 o'clock in the evening.
It's very, very important at this level that the players spend time together. We've just had not long enough. There's been injuries as well for both sides, and that's disrupted plans as well for the managers. And the squads really don't know what they're doing, and they come together late, and it is very difficult.
Barker. Lyons. Lyons, like Barker, plays for the Belvedere club. Barker has been over to Scotland for trials with Celtic. Arif penalised. Neil Doyle is our referee this evening. Merritt in consultation with Matthews. It is the 16-year-old from Belvedere who will come across to take the free kick left-footed. Focus for all these boys, an international this evening. Many have got club fixtures this coming weekend. One or two of the Republic of Ireland boys are already playing at senior level. The likes of Josh Glover, one of the representatives from Staffordshire in the England team. They've got the National Cup final at Stoke City on Saturday to look forward to, and they will take on Norfolk. First time that Staffordshire have been through to the final in 21 years. Abreu started for the first time against Scotland last week. Evans on again by Abreu, looking here for Thompson.
There's been a couple of good early touches actually from Johnny Evans. He's just playing in behind the England front two. That means if he gets on the ball, Ireland, the Republic are finding it hard to pick him up. Just there we see him on the ball, nice and lively, little nutmeg as well. If England can get him on the ball, maybe he'll be the catalyst to create something and make an opportunity in these early stages.
Thompson, another of the boys who's heading to the United States after they have completed their studies in England. He's off to Loyola University in Baltimore. Phil Bannister went in 2007, and he's just been successful in the Major League Soccer draft in the United States, and he will join the champions, Colorado. Williams in his first season in charge of England, having taken over from Phil Nardiello. It's a 2-year term for every England manager. Thinking is that it gives coaches on the periphery the chance to make a difference and to have a say in the way in which schools football is progressed. Thompson.
Brilliant piece of work initially by Connor Thompson, gets into a dangerous area, just that lack of quality, puts it straight into the keeper's hands.
Last year the Republic of Ireland was successful at Burton Albion. Won that one 1-0 to claim the Centenary Shield. In 2009 in Waterford it was England's turn. Another 1-0 win. It was the first time that the Republic of Ireland had been beaten in a Centenary Shield fixture at home. It's a competition which has had several guises over the years. Thompson. Challenged by Douglas. Douglas, who claimed the Republic of Ireland's goal in their draw against Scotland. Driven in by Thompson, picked out by Douglas. Abreu. Now Barden, Meany. Alex Meany didn't quite connect properly. Arif. Glover.
It's a first real opportunity in the game. It's a great full-back play actually from Lee Close, the overlapping run. Dangerous area, picked out Alex Meany, just couldn't quite get the contact that he needed. See Close on the overlap there, great little run, gets his head up. He picks out Meany really well. It's a good break forward from the midfielder, just needs a nice firm contact with the side foot. Just slices the ball.
Meany, who came desperately close for England against Scotland, a header which clipped the outside of the post. Really good effort by Thompson on the volley. Struck it down into the ground, and that may have favoured Murray, the goalkeeper.
I'll be a little bit disappointed, maybe, because it's on his unfavoured left foot. Great flick on, great run from Connor Thompson. He's got a fabulous view of the goal as well, only the keeper to beat. He just knocks the ball with his left foot into the ground. That's the problem. All the pace comes off the ball. It's a comfortable save for Murray.
Thompson, who doesn't turn 18 until early next month. His grandfather, Fred, actually played for Swindon Town way back in the 1950s. He was a left half as opposed to a right winger, though. It is good that these boys should have some focus when they continue their education beyond the age of 16, to know that there is still a chance of international recognition and an opportunity to maybe just improve their CV and to try and gain those scholarships, whether they be in the United States or out in Australia. Chambers. Mannion.
Paul Mannion seems just to have his ankles clipped here. He's coming in field. For me, he's got to play a little bit wider, try and get the ball on that byline, take the fullback on. He's coming in field, where England have plenty of bodies, but he was certainly fouled.
Baldy, the goalkeeper, looking for plenty of protection. He hasn't needed it. From Chambers was too high.
Yeah, he just gets underneath the ball out. The Republic just put a couple of men in front of that England wall just to maybe give Ed Baldy a problem in that England goal, but the ball's way over the bar. The England keeper just watch it go by.
Chambers, who has played senior football in the Republic, he featured in the Centenary Shield last year. Abreu just lost his footing there. The pitch was watered heavily in the hour or so before kickoff. Thompson. Arif waits, as does Meany. Murray, the goalkeeper, didn't have too much idea about that, but he managed to clear the danger.
And once again down the right-hand side for England, Connor Thompson causing so many problems for the Irish backline.
Abreu getting in behind McLaughlin.
Great balance from Connor Thompson when eventually he picks up the ball, starts running at the Republic defence. The defenders just keep backing off. They're worried about making a challenge on him. They don't clear their lines at all. England keep the pressure on, and then Thompson really comes to life, goes past defenders if they aren't there. I'm sure Greg Murray knows an awful lot about this. Comes off his shoulder. He's maybe expecting the ball to be pulled back up. A shot at the near post. It seems to come off him rather than actually make the save.
Thompson, who scored one of England's goals in their warm-up fixtures. He got the winner against the Army. England playing both the Army and the RAF. In by Merritt. Maybe a goal kick.
Ed Baldy maybe gets a little bit lucky here. He's a big goalkeeper, and he always wants to come and try and catch this. He just can't get through the bodies and get to the ball. None of the Republic players in that 6-yard box can really get a decent connection on it, but the keeper's nowhere.
Is there from the Irish skipper, Ryan McLaughlin, getting forward, and also Hughie Douglas, central midfielder who featured last year and who scored last year as well against Scotland, as he did this time around, although there was some debate about it afterwards because it came from a Timlin free kick, which many said had gone straight in.
From set pieces, England really shouldn't have too many problems. The two centre-halves, Summers and White, are big lads, so is Close at right back, and with a big goalkeeper as well, they should be dealing with any Republic set pieces fairly well, because we saw from that corner, they looked in a bit of a mess at the back.
Northern Ireland and Scotland will share the Centenary Shield. Both have 8 points. England 3 points so far, the Republic of Ireland 2, and Wales have got 2. Evans. Knocked away by Barker. Cooney looks for Lyons. Started their fixtures with defeat at home to Northern Ireland. They were beaten at Telford by 2-0. And they defeated Wales 1-0 at Yeovil in front of over 6,000. Defeat again last Thursday against Scotland.
Really good piece of centre-forward play from John Mount. He just draws 2 defenders in. Clever little swivel round the corner. He nutmegs Josh Glover. And he's just pulled back. It's a free kick in a dangerous area.
Mountney was injured on the morning of the Wales game. A knee problem which has kept him out for the remainder of the season almost, but he's fit enough to play for his club. He played 90 minutes for them on Monday. In by Merritt. Big shout from Baldy, the goalkeeper, who decided to stay on his line.
It's the second occasion that a decent ball into the penalty area in England have had a bit of trouble at the back. This is a great ball into a great area. The keeper can't come and get it. The defenders, no one really wants to go and attack it. And it's the Republic forwards who look to try and get on the end of this. England need to sort themselves out at the back.
Meany. Knocked away by Chambers, picked up now by Lyons.
You see the home side are really struggling to get out of their own half at times. This narrow system England are playing, certainly in central midfield, I mean they can snap into challenges like this and win the ball back time and again halfway inside the Republic's half.
Williams, the England manager, who's had precious little time to work with his players, gather them together. He said the priority was to work on the set plays, whether they be corners or free kicks. He totally reckons that he's only had 12 hours with them during the course of the winter. Did have a trip to Poland the week before they played in Inverness. Gave him a chance to experiment a little bit, and England were beaten 4-1, but his hands up afterwards, the England manager, and said it was down to the substitutions he made, so he could have a look at those on the fringes of his first choice 11. Merritt looking for Barker. Barker, the boy who's been on trial at Celtic and who's also made the Republic of Ireland under-17 squad. Structure in the Republic is very different to the one in Wales, Scotland and England. It means that boys still at school can play for the under-17s and under-19 teams in their European Championship qualifying rounds. It means that they've got far more experience. At Yeovil, and this is another great arena for these boys to play in. Home of Shamrock Rovers, Tallaght Stadium. Stadium where Cristiano Ronaldo made his debut for Real Madrid 2 years ago almost. It's a big act to follow, isn't it?
Following in the footsteps of superstars, aren't they?
Thompson. Lions again the outlet for the Republic.
Clip of the heels from Jonathan Barden, but Chris Lyons has looked very, very lively, very positive when he's in possession. Looking to run at defenders, commit them. And he picks up a foul there on the halfway line.
Just beyond the halfway point in the first half. It's a poor clearance which has presented the Republic with an opportunity to at least try and test Baldy, and the reaction from Lyons suggests that he knows that he should have done better.
Just as I was saying, Chris Lyons has done really well in the opening stages. A poor-headed clearance. The difficult ones when they come kind of bounce up just in front of you. He has to take it on the half volley, but you've got to get over the top of the ball. Lyons didn't.
Lyons back tonight for the Republic. He's featured now in 3 of their 4 fixtures. He missed the 1-1 draw with Scotland. Thompson. England have the corner.
That's a good sliding challenge from Hugh Douglas coming across, but that's what the Republic will want, is Connor Thompson coming infield. We've seen him when he goes wide, when he takes on Ryan Matthews, the left back, and the Republic have a big problem.
Arif ready to make his move. Summers and White have made their way forward. Some breakdown in communication then.
Well, England need to learn from that. They've sent the 2 big centre-halves up. Why on earth they're taking a short corner there? They're just taking a risk, and they gift the ball back to the home team.
And what the Republic of Ireland manager Dave Archbold is making of all this. He is with Pat Davidson.
Dave, playing for their country in front of the cameras, how do you think your boys have started?
We're very nervous for the first 10 minutes, but the last 10 we've grown into it a bit, and we're starting to try and play a bit of football. We just need to try and get the wide men more involved and have them going forward rather than defend. They're doing too much tracking back rather than we need to go the other way around, you know. So it was a bit of a nervous start, but we're doing quite well, so hopefully we can just improve it, step it one other gear.
Okay, thanks, Dave.
Dave Archbold, who's head of PA at Palmerston Community School. His 2nd season in charge of the Republic. Baldy advances, and Summers is in trouble, and the Republic of Ireland have taken the lead. Chris Lyons got a gift. Miscommunication between skipper and goalkeeper, and Lyons pounces, and the Republic have made the breakthrough.
Well, despite all England's dominance, it just takes one ball over the top. There doesn't seem to be too much danger, but this ball, it just seems to stop rather than bounce through. Ed Baldy's on his way out. Jamie Summers is on his way back. There's no communication. Summers is just looking at the ball. He doesn't even see the goalkeeper. But once he heads that ball, Chris Lyons has a simple task of putting it into the complete mix-up at the back. And that's all the Republic have been looking for. They've been hanging in there in the opening 25, 26 minutes, and they've been gifted the opening goal.
It was Lyons who forced the ball over the line. It could have so easily been an own goal by Jamie Summers. Lyons will take the credit. Sharp thinking by him, muddled thinking by the England skipper and his goalkeeper Ed Baldy.
It just shows when centre forwards chase down lost causes in many ways. If the keeper stays on his line, Summers just heads that back to him. Chris Lyons is not going to score, but he sees the keeper coming out, he chases the ball down and he gets his rewards.
England looking for a response. Meany with a free kick. It's come right the way through, and that was a glorious opportunity for an equaliser.
This is a fabulous ball in from Alex Meany. goes past everybody, but it's Josh White at the far post who throws himself at the ball. The angle is really narrow. It's a difficult one for him to control back across goal. He maybe should do a little bit better. It just skims off his head. It's a great ball in from Alex Meany, though.
Would have been the perfect response from England. Josh White, the boy from Wiltshire, who is partnering Summers, the skipper, in the centre of the England defence. Summers from Surrey. And by Matthews. Out by Summers. That clearance far more positive. Matthews, one of the 16-year-olds in the Republic team. Helped on by Abreu. And by Cooney.
Well, England could have replied pretty much immediately. Everybody goes to sleep. There's only Josh White who's really alive to this ball in from Meany. He makes his way to the far post, he attacks it, he does really well to get there, just can't keep it on target.
Barton picking out Evans. Mannion. White. On by Arif. Thompson. Closely watched by McLaughlin. Close, who joined up with the England squad for the first time yesterday, is told to leave the throw to White. Arif is the obvious target on the goal line at the moment. Close. Close again, keen to get forward. Here's Thompson. Taking on Matthews and getting beyond him, but not Mannion.
Well, Mannion has to come back and help out Ryan Matthews, his left back, and it's a good job he was there because Connor Thompson is in behind the left full-back, but Mannion does really well, tracking all the way back. Just forces Thompson off the ball.
Thompson, who's already played at senior level for Cirencester in the Zamaretto Premier League. Summers, the skipper, probably feels that he owes his teammates one. And he was the target for Meany's corner kick. Meany again. An upward tumble on the edge of the penalty area. Meany's told to get to his feet. There was almost a break on there for Douglas. On Saturday, Championship action to look forward to on Sky Sports. Leeds United against Burnley, crucial with Leeds pushing to get into the playoff positions at the moment. That's 12:30, Sky Sports HD2. And then Chelsea against Tottenham live at 5. That's on Sky Sports HD2, and it's also available in 3D. Chelsea against Tottenham at 5 on Saturday. Lions onside. Set up there by the pass from Mountney. Shadows lengthening, not making it easy for the assistant on this near side.
It's a great defensive work from Josh White to get back and recover there. Great link-up play, as you mentioned, between Mountney and Lyons. If Lyons was a bit quicker, he could have surged on into the penalty area. White made his way back and made the challenge.
Dave Archbold was bemoaning the loss of John Mountney. Now playing for Merview United from Ballina Town, another of those who's playing senior football in the Republic. Mountney is another of those who's played for the Republic of Ireland's development team, their under-18s. Here's another being earmarked perhaps for the under-19s when they start European Championship qualifying in the autumn. It is ironic that England have struggled to create chances and to score goals in the Centenary Shield. It was all going so well for them in their build-up games. They defeated the RAF, they defeated the Army 3-0, they defeated Loughborough University as well by 3-0.
They certainly had opportunities tonight, a couple for Connor Thompson, that decent one for Jonathan Barden when he came in and couldn't quite make the connection, but they're certainly creating chances, just taking them's the big problem.
Evans. Andy Williams was suggesting that he will be making changes at half-time. He's out Tom Boachi for this one, the speedy right back who had some trials with Manchester City last August during the school holidays. Scott Cheetham, another one who's missing because of a broken bone in a hand. That's another risky pass by the skipper. Summers helped out by his goalkeeper this time.
It's just really sloppy. You've got to be so aware, especially when you've conceded a soft goal and you're playing a ball back to your keeper like that. You have to see where the opposition centre forward is before you play it.
Erif doing his best to hold off Cooney. The under-16s haven't got the physical development of these boys, but the mistakes still pry on the mind a little bit, don't they? Thompson. Out by Mannion. Barden. Close. Here's the boy from Hertfordshire who plays his club football for Boreham Wood. Super crossfield pass by White to find Thompson, who in turn couldn't pick out Abreu.
That was a fabulous pass. He applauds that. Thompson just then, he's looking for Abreu, just trying to slip him in down the channel, use his strength and pace. Just overhits the ball.
Abreu scored when England were beaten 4-1 in Poland. Did enough then to keep his place from the start against Scotland last week. Hit the post in the first half. Lions. Thompson looking again for Abreu.
It's a really great contest, actually. Summers and White against Mountney and Lyons. It was a really timely tackle. Jamie Summers just sliding in to dispossess Chris Lyons.
The slip which presented the Republic of Ireland the chance to go in front, now encouraging his teammates on. White. Meany. On again by Evans. The firm challenge by White. Buck. Chambers. McLaughlin. Another of the boys who has been called up to Sean McCaffrey's under-18 development squad in the Republic.
As a defender, I was always told, if in any doubt, just put the ball out of play, and Jamie Summers should maybe have done this. Once he lets the ball bounce and doesn't see his goalkeeper coming, he just delays, and that enables Chris Lyons just to nip in and score the goal. And see how Jamie Summers feels about that.
Can England find an equalising goal before half-time? 5 minutes of the first half remaining. Once more, it's White who goes across to take the throw. A change of approach. Driven in by Meany. England's first half performance a little bit hit and miss. Barden. Erif. Abreu, that's the equalising goal, superbly taken by Fabio Abreu. England level.
Well, again, once again, out of pretty much nothing, suddenly England cut the Republic. It's the two strikers once again who combine for England. Erif does really well down the left-hand channel. He gets his head up and he picks out his strike partner brilliantly. Abreu does well on the stretch to control the shot and beat the goalkeeper. England have huffed and puffed, created some chances and not taken them. The first real quality we've seen from them. And Abreu manages to draw England level.
Abreu, the boy who was born in Lisbon, currently goes to school in Manchester. Scored in the friendly against Poland. Has a fantastic goal-scoring record with his club team as well, Mosley. Goals for the reserves and also the youth team. Merritt. Mountney. Lyons. Here's Meany. Swiftly away from the challenge of Douglas. There's a break on now for England. Options both right and left. And Abreu through the middle. Thompson. Abreu. In by Close. Out by Chambers. Glover's challenge. England have the throw. Zipping out off Merritt's shins. England took some time to settle, but now they're finding a bit more fluency. Glover there had checked his run, sure that Barker would complete the clearance.
This is what happens when centre forwards link up really positively. The Republic have really struggled at times to clear their lines. They can't get the ball clear. Erith picks out De Vrij, and this is a difficult chance actually. He makes it look very easy. The ball going across his body, it's hard to control. He does really well.
Abreu plays for Manchester County and goes to Loreto College. Goals in just 8 games for Mossley youth team. He's also progressed to the reserves. He's got 3 and 4 for them. McLaughlin not taking any chances. Did have a look at his goalkeeper and thought about the back pass, but was aware that